Joining us now from our Tel Aviv studio is cyber expert Dr. Tal Paval. Dr. Paval, thank you for joining us.
Welcome. Good afternoon.
The Army revealed it has uncovered a Hamas cyber plot who, by using fake identifieds, lured soldiers into a trap that enabled them to hack into their cell phones and retrieve information. How exactly does that work?
Well, it was very simple. As you mentioned, Hamas members create false Facebook accounts that were allegedly were of young, beautiful Israeli girls with local names. They lured those soldiers to have a friendship with them, to open the messenger, to chat with those soldiers in Facebook Messenger in quite good Hebrew. And then a next stage was they were convinced to install kind of a video chat application that was created by Hamas members without the knowledge of those soldiers. And once the application was installed on those cell phone of those soldiers, this application, as you mentioned, this Trojan horse virus, gave the ability to the developers, to the Hamas members, to have full control or to gain access to the cell phones and to the information that was stored on those cell phones.
How can they be monitored when the cell phones are closed?
Well, we all know that it can be, our cell phone can be kind of a spy device. Even if the cell phone are closed because they have the internal batteries, they can send the location using GPS. And cell phone, we have to know that, and this case is a very good example, that cellular phones can be tracking devices and even spy tools, even if they are closed.
Dr. Paval, how big a part will cyber warfare play in the next war, for example?
No doubt. First of all, we saw that the cyber warfare can be a tool in the hands of nations, even in peace times. And we saw a few weeks ago, in the case of the last presidential elections in the U.S. and the allegation of Russian involvement in cyber involvement in these elections, those situations in peacetime, and we saw also in case of crisis and wartime, and we saw it in the Russian annexation of Crimea. We saw it in cases of in Russian involvement, in physical involvement in Georgia, in Latvia. So, and even in our cases in Gaza, we saw it several times in Syria, in the hands of the rebels on one hand, and in the government, in the usage of the cyberspace of the Syrian government on the other hand. But this is a different story. The most interesting thing is that the cyberspace can give ability to a weaker side to be in a kind of parallel situation, because no doubt that terrorist organization they have no ability, kinetic or physical ability as much as an army. But in this cyberspace, in this digital area, they can create a fake, in this case, fake Facebook account, and can create. They can alert the soldiers, and we saw what can happen. We saw that at the bottom line, some of them already make photographs of themselves, of installations, vehicles, and ammunitions, and they gave this information free without the knowledge, but they gave it to Hamas members.
Dr. Paval, we just have a short time left. I have one last quick question.
Yeah.
What can we do and what can be done to prevent cyber attacks?
No doubt to raise the awareness. I mean, if we received a conversation call, if we received friendship in Facebook, suggestion of people you may know. If we do not know who they are, what their intention, if we do not sure who the people is behind this Facebook profile, please do not accept this invitation. Please do not contact with those persons. We know how it began, and we now see what can be at the end of the line.
Dr. Tal Poval, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your knowledge. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.